What's up, everybody? The woods are just waking up. I'm about to head out into the spot. It's day 4 here in Mississippi, and it's feeling pretty brisk outside. It's like 50 degrees. Got a little bit of wind too, so much welcomed chill to the air. But probably should have gotten out here a little bit earlier, because on this whole section that I wanted to hunt, I drove past 5 cars that are all parked on the side of the road, looking like they're hunting the same area. So might be competing with some hunters today, or I might take it to another spot that I scouted yesterday that looks good. I'm gonna sit here, or I'm gonna sit tight for a little bit and listen for gobbles, see if there's any turkeys in the immediate area, and if there's not, then I'm gonna head on to that other spot. Alright, so a brief overview of the morning. The spot that I wanted to go to had cars lined all up and down it, which y'all know. So I went to a new spot, or not a new spot, but I scouted it yesterday. Went to that spot and was just slowly working my way through the area. I'm good. I was slowly working my way through the area. I probably went like 1.5 miles in the 3 hours that I hunted it, just creeping and calling, glassing, because I realized when I was out here doing this, I was spooking a lot of deer, so I had to have been spooking turkeys that I just didn't know that I was spooking. So I was making my way slow, creeping, and I set up a couple times on some really good scratching sign that I saw, and I called and nothing. So I kept making my way through, and I wanted to get to the border of the property line, and on the other line there's a private field. I wanted to get there, check out and see if any turkeys were in the field. And so probably 100 yards from the field, I was just slowly creeping through the woods, and I see the backs of 2 turkeys moving right to left. And so I immediately sat down. They were like 60 yards away from me. I sat down, started calling, couldn't tell what they were, and that was the only time that I saw them. I could hear them off to my left, scratching the leaves, making noise, but I never got eyes on them. I didn't know if they were toms or hens. Right now, I just got some food, and I'm about to head into the spot that I wanted to go this morning, because everybody's gone now. It actually sounded like I heard a gunshot, so it sounded like somebody shot something over here. But since everybody wants to hunt it, there's got to be turkeys around, and that's been my main problem right now. It's just trying to find turkeys that aren't on private land. I'm gonna head in, probably keep the calling minimal, and do lots of sneaking. So hopefully we can lay eyes on some turkeys. And you know, everybody's gone. This is midday to afternoon. It's a time where not a lot of people are in the woods, so it can be a great time to shoot a turkey, a public land turkey. That's how I shot my public land turkey in North Carolina last year. So hopefully it all plays out, because I've been grinding away here in Mississippi, but I'll keep y'all updated. I think the immediate plan is to just try and get to a few places that I saw a lot of sign yesterday when I was in here scouting. Get to those places, set up and call for a little while. Just keep bouncing around. I'm not sure how much sneaking around I can do, or how much ground I can cover doing that without spooking turkeys. So I'm just gonna try to get to those spots and set up and see what happens. I'm at this first spot set up. It's just a creek bottom that feeds out into a field. Got a private field behind me, and then about 200 yards away on the opposite side of the creek bottom there's another private field. It's just like a little peninsula that sticks out. That's the setup. I'm gonna give it some time and see what happens. You gotta stick to the plan. You gotta go with your gut. This time I'm going with my gut. I think there's something over there. Hey, screw the plan. I got no plan now. I'm going wherever the wind takes me. Let's put on some mild, baby. Losing hope here in Mississippi. Morale was pretty low yesterday, so I didn't do much recording after the morning. The plan this morning is to just put some more miles in. It's going to be crappy weather again in terms of gobbles. It's cold and overcast. Plan is to pound ridge tops and creek bottoms, set up and call for a while. I want to give it at least like 2 or 3 hours, unless I'm hearing some gobbling distant. I might go chase that, but that's the plan for this morning, and we'll keep y'all updated. I'm at the high point of the ridge. I'm gonna see if I can get one to gobble. Woo, 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 woo. in terms of success and the lack thereof. But I tell you what, man, there's only one animal that I could hunt for the rest of my life. It'd be turkeys, dude. I freaking love turkey hunting, even with how bad it's been. There's nothing I'd rather be doing, man. It's for sure my favorite type of hunting. There will come a time when a bird gobbles. And I tell you what, I'm gonna be in the woods when he does. Morale was real low last night, but it's back up and rising. Couldn't tell you why, cause I ain't heard a peep from turkeys. But I'll take the little victories as they come. Just ran into some folks. They said they heard some gobbling this morning, and then somebody shot right in front of them. So it sounds like somebody had a good morning. But I think he was saying that gobbled off the limb, and then that was about it, which is what I expect on a day like today. But I'm back at the van now, about to go try another spot. Actually, I was gonna go walk another creek bottom, but I'm deciding to there's a lake here, and there's a bunch of ridges and drainages that go up and down all the way across the lake, so I think that's my next play. There's a lot of good sun back here. A lot of deer and turkeys hunting. They're all eating the same thing. So I haven't even gotten to the field that I'm headed to. I'm seeing all this good sign on this flat, this ridge flat. I mean, it's everywhere up in here. I'm just following this trail. It's all over it. I'm walking really slow so I don't spook anything. But I'm trying to get to look into that field to see if there's any turkeys out there strutting. Looking for me. I gave him a little call. So, where are you? Can you make a turkey gobble for me? they can't get a turkey to gobble, I don't know what will. Well, that was a long and cold sit for 0 action. Tomorrow's the last day, so stay tuned. Miss Alabama next. Well, I knew Mississippi was gonna be tough, but I didn't know it was gonna be that tough. Hunting this morning, y'all didn't miss much. I had a specific spot in mind that I was gonna go to, and I got somebody beat me there, so I drove around for a little bit. Probably drove past 15 trucks, and then ended up sitting out there by the lake, hoping that if turkey gobbled, I'd be able to hear it all the way across the lake for a couple miles. Didn't hear any gobbling. Drove around for a little bit longer, and decided to take a nap because I was wore out, man. I've been pounding miles, so decided to take a nap. Say, Mississippi, you won this time, but I'll be back next year. So headed to Alabama right now, and hopes are slowly rising. Hopefully it treats me a little better than Mississippi did, but gonna get in today, which their season actually opens today, so I get in there, and while I'm scouting, find a turkey that I think is huntable, then I could potentially buy my tags today, shoot one this afternoon. But if that's not the case, I'm gonna scout a little bit today, all day tomorrow, and then start turkey hunting on Monday. So that's the plan, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you guys for watching my Mississippi adventures. I'll be back with some more content from Alabama real soon, so stick around.